Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning, an investigation is underway right now after state police say remains were found in Rockcastle County. We'll have a full report coming up next.
A man suspected in a murder from last year's behind bars this morning. We have new details on the case. That story coming up.
And state police say they are stepping up their efforts to crack down on welfare fraud. How a WKYT investigation helped authorities. That's coming up in just a bit here on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
It's Friday, and it sure is chilly out there. Good morning and welcome. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. You only have a few more hours, really, to catch Keeneland. It's the last day today.
That's right, and it's going to warm up for that, it sounds like. In the meantime, a freeze warning in our area. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris.
It'll be a great day for Keeneland once we hit the afternoon and off toward late afternoon when it starts to shut down, but it's going to be a beautiful day. We got to get past this, though. Freeze warning in effect through 9 a.m., and that goes for every single person watching this morning. Look at these temperatures. 32 now in Montgomery County. You go into Robertson County, you go into Fleming County, still holding on to those 30s, and then go down south. It doesn't matter where you go. Pulaski County, Russell County, sitting there in Adair County, Columbia, we're coming out in the 30s too. 63 by the afternoon. It warms very rapidly. We're jumping 30 degrees in one swing, and just 12 hours? That's not that bad. So a nice one in store, but the focus of the forecast is really the weekend, because that's where we're looking for the potential for severe weather. Now I'll track the latest, show you when you can expect that coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you in just a bit, and we thank you.
We're going now to a developing story out of Rockcastle County this morning. Kentucky State Police found remains. Investigation is underway.
And while many details have yet to surface, we do know that some high-level officials will be on hand later today to try to figure out exactly what has happened and what's been found there. WKYT's Mark Barber is at our live desk with the latest. Mark, what can you tell us at this moment?
Good morning. State police say they are still trying to figure out if the remains are human. They tell us they found the remains scattered along a creek bed late last night. Laurel County deputies say they found the remains after someone called them to a truck stop and took them to South End Loop Road in Rockcastle County. There, deputies say they found the remains spread along Callaway Branch Creek, several hundred yards east of US 25. At that point, Rockcastle County deputies became involved and state police took over the investigation. According to KSP, death by natural causes or suicide is not suspected. Police have roped off the scene. They tell us they are waiting for daylight, which is when state forensic pathologists will begin their investigation. Again, investigators are not saying if the remains are human, but we do know that forensic pathologists investigate human corpses. From the live desk, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. New this morning, campus police looking for a suspect after a high-speed chase in Lexington overnight. UK police say they pulled over a red Dodge Charger for a traffic stop on Columbia Avenue just before 1 o'clock this morning. That's when officers say the car took off. They say the chase got up to 85 miles an hour. Lexington police say they were involved at one point as well, but the driver got away. They're now trying to track down the owner of that vehicle. We have some new information this morning about a story we broke last night. A Lexington man accused of murder from last year is now in jail.
Lexington police say they caught 21-year-old Javon McGee with the help of U.S. Marshals. WKYT's Hillary Thornton is at the Fayette County Courthouse with the new developments on that. Good morning, Hillary.
Good morning. Lexington police say back in December of last year, Javon Tink McGee shot Joseph Ramon Parker in the Augusta court area. Investigators say Parker was shot multiple times and a short time later died from those injuries. Police say they were able to identify McGee as the shooter after talking to witnesses who say they saw the two men in a physical altercation and then watched McGee pull out a gun and shoot Parker in the neck from close range. Investigators say their main witness then watched McGee leave that area, but returned a short time later and exchanged words with that witness. According to the arrest warrant, McGee then went into an apartment, changed clothes, and then left the area with his sister. Now, those clothes worn during the shooting were found through a search of the apartment and the surrounding area. McGee was later identified by those witnesses through a photo lineup, and he is scheduled to be in court on that murder charge today. Live in Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Thanks, Hillary. A Clark County teenager says she's grateful for the support of the community. She survived a crash that tragically killed her mother, and she also lost her dad in another car accident.
Tina Rapley died Monday while taking her daughter Lara to school. Lara's family launched a GoFundMe page to raise money for her, and they've already raised thousands of dollars.
It's a reason to keep going. It's like, I'm not alone in this. There's thousands of people praying for me, encouraging me through this, and I don't have to do this alone.
In addition to the GoFundMe, there's also a scholarship fund that has been set up at the First Traditional Bank in Mount Sterling.
A man faces multiple charges this morning after a crash led to hurting 3 people in Lexington. They were hurt. State police say last night they stopped 21-year-old Anthony Dixon's car at a safety checkpoint on Bryan Station Road. They say they were going to cite him for a minor traffic offense, but instead he just sped off out of there. According to officers, Dixon lost control and flipped his car after a chase. He and 2 other people in the car were taken to UK Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Dixon faces wanton endangerment and fleeing and evading.
It's a question many people have been asking. Why was a presidential candidate and Kentucky Senator Rand Paul's son only cited for DUI and not arrested on the charge? Lexington police charged William Paul after they say his car hit a parked car Sunday. They say he had to be taken to a hospital for injuries to his face. Police say that is standard procedure, and Paul did not receive preferential treatment. State law allows law enforcement agencies discretion on DUI arrest policies.
The decision whether or not to arrest somebody for driving under the influence would be, it would only be if the jail could not or would not be able to handle that person.
William Paul is facing an aggravated DUI charge because he refused a breathalyzer test. He could lose his driver's license until the case is resolved. The Lexington Fire Department has issued an outdoor burn ban until tomorrow. Firefighters say dry conditions and gusty winds can create dangerous conditions for fires. Firefighters say all open burn permits will be suspended as long as the ban is in place. They're planning to lift the ban at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Well, this is a story bound to get you talking. An Eastern Kentucky Police Department stepping up its efforts to derail the so-called pop train. A WKYT investigation highlights the growing problem last year. Investigators say people on food stamps use their benefits to buy cartloads of soda before selling them to stores for cash. That's considered welfare fraud. The Kentucky Cabinet for Health and Family Services used our video to help win federal grant money to battle the fraud problem.
You know, this comes out of our tax money. It's not right. It's not fair. When people take it, you know, they go inside here and purchase whatever they want and then resell it with the intent to defraud the government. That's not right.
Well, the Cabinet for Health and Family Services says it distributed the grant money by evaluating the type of support needed to protect operations and what was possible in each area. It's amazing to watch some of those folks just fill up those cars, and it gets a lot of people talking on Facebook for sure.
#1 on our website right now if you want to check that out on WKYT.com. It is 8 minutes after 5 right now.
All right, let's check and see what's happening out on the roads. Not hearing of any problems necessarily. This is a look at Nicholasville Road and Shady Lane.
Quiet in that area, and again, we have no reported delays this morning because of any accidents. Of course, we do anticipate some construction throughout today, and the weather should hold nicely for that last day of Keeneland. So once again, expect that extra traffic before and after the meet there along Versailles Road. Hey, it's so nice to have you with us. It's Friday morning, and WKYT This Morning is just getting started.
Well, when WKYT This Morning returns, forget t-shirt cannons, why this food shooter will be the newest staple at a college basketball or football stadium. That story's coming up.
Also, an ice cream parlor has fallen victim to the Bluebell recall. That story is coming up this morning.
And we're looking across the way, seeing those 30s outside. We have a freeze warning in effect. And then guess what? We have the storms tomorrow could lead potential severe weather. It's a wild forecast ride, and I'll run it with you coming up next.